Hello, my virtual scholars. It is Wednesday, April 22nd, and this is the second lesson for quarter four. And we're in the first week of quarter four. This is to be completed on either Wednesday or Thursday, depending when you have your block day or when you want to do it. And this is day 21 and 22 of online learning. So we're doing pretty good. Okay, today we're going to jump back into our research paper and we're going to do the citations for all of the sources that we've picked. So let me show you how to do that. All right, so on Google Classroom, it's going to give you the objective and it's also going to give you all the steps. So here's your Google Classroom assignment. It's going to be called lesson number 2. Watch this video, which is what you're watching right now. All right. Find and open your Holocaust research digital notes. So this should be attached to one of the Google Classroom assignments from before spring break. I also mentioned to you that I would bookmark this. So I bookmarked mine. So when I go into this folder at the bottom, I have my Holocaust research notes. And so I can always just click that and it always opens up. So I would just make sure that you have that bookmarked because you're going to need this pretty heavily for the next couple weeks. So you have this open. That's step 2. And then step 3, you're going to use the Oregon citation machine to fill in the works cited citation and the in-text citations for on that research notes document. So on this document, you're going to use this website, which is linked here. It says Cite My Sources, and it's the Oregon School Library Information System. I opened it already, so if I click, it would open this website. I just did it to make it a little bit quicker. You should make sure that it's based on the MLA 8th edition. Okay. So the parts of this document that you're doing now are the citation parts. So you should have it finished like this. Like you should have the link to the website. You should have this should be blank, this should be blank, and then you should have all your notes already done. Okay, so I'm going to go to the website and I'm going to use this website to fill in on here my citation information, and then I'm going to click submit and it's going to make my citation. So I am using the first thing I have to do is choose what type of source it is. And so I'm using a website article or a blog. So here I go. All right. And here is the website article. Okay. So now I'm just going to fill it in. So it says authors, how many? When I look, there's only one author. It's Greg Meyer. So here I would just drop down and I'm going to say one author. And then it's going to ask for the last name. And I just like to double check that I always spell it right. Right ahead, Meyer and Greg. Good. Okay. The title, I'm just citing, it's going to ask you what you're citing, and I'm citing an article. Oops. Citing an article or a page within a website because this is NPR, National Public Radio's website, but I'm just citing the one article from NPR. So now the title of the source would be National Public Radio. Oh, I'm sorry. Title of the source, it says title of the article or page. So that's actually going to be this one. A woman of no importance finally gets her due. Okay. And then here is the platform, the title of the website, and that's where I'm getting NPR. And if I'm not sure what NPR is, I would open it in a new tab and it's going to tell me that NPR stands for National Public Radio. See how this does. Yeah. So here it says National Public Radio. So now I go back here and I'm going to fill that in. And you just want to make sure that you're spelling everything correctly because otherwise your citation is wrong. Okay, the publisher. So I need to now figure out the publisher of the website. And it says here, I'm going to use the help text to help me to figure this out. It says enter the publisher's name, but omit the business words and their abbreviations like company, incorporated, limited. So when I looked at this, it's an organization. So I'm not going to put the .org part. When you scroll to the bottom of the website, it's probably going to tell you the publisher. And now you can't see because it's making it too small. Oh no, it's because of this bar that is in the way. So actually the publisher here is National Public Radio. So they are both the source and the publisher. So I'm going to just fill that in. And if I went to the bottom, it would have something about like the copyright being to oh, there it is. Copyright being to NPR. So they're the publisher. Okay. So here again, I'm going to put National Public Radio. Okay. The publication date. So now I need to look at when this was published. And this is a good source. I've got a lot of information on it. And it was published on April 18th in 2019. So just about a year ago. Generally, you want a source that has been published within the last 5 years. Some sources, because we're doing more of a historical research project, could be a little bit longer than that. Okay, so the publication date, can I determine it? Yes, I can. And I'm going to put the day first because we're going MLA style. So the day was the 18th. The month was April. And the year was 2019. And then I put the URL. So now I'm going to copy the URL and I put the URL there. And then I'm just going to say create citation below. And here's my citation. So it's going to keep organizing them in alphabetical order. And I can click or tap to delete them from the list. But right now I just want to copy the citation. And I'm going to go back here. And I'm going to paste the citation. Okay, good. I also need to insert the in-text citation. So this is going to be, if it was a book, it would be the author's last name and the page number. But since it's a website, I don't need the page number. So it's just going to be the author's last name in parentheses. Okay. Now I'm going to continue, and I'm going to do that for my other 2 or 3 sources. So you can have 3 sources, you can have 4 sources. 4 sources is obviously better because it just gives you more information, but 3 is the minimum. So now I'm going to do the same steps using the source B and source C. So now I'm going to go complete the same steps for source B and complete the same steps for source C. And so now source B for me is like this. It's not on a website. So this is going to be a little bit different. So when I look here, it's a PDF. I can tell from the URL that it's actually a PDF that was put out by the CIA. And it particularly the Center for the Study of Intelligence. So I'm going to have some sources that I can use. It also has a volume and a number. So this is going to tell me that this is more like a periodical article. So again, there was only one author. This author's name was Craig R. Grayley. And then I'm going to continue to fill things in. So this would be a journal article. The title of the article, The Climb to Freedom. it is. The title of the journal is going to be let's see. When I scroll down here at the bottom, it gives me the name of the journal, which is Studies in Intelligence, because I know it has a volume and a number. So these are, this is the name of the journal that this article is from. So now I can fill in the container, which is the title of the journal, Studies in Intelligence. It gave me a volume and a number. The volume was 61 and the number was 1. The publication date is not actually at the top, it's down here. So it's March 2017. Again, that's pretty good. It's within the last 5 years. It didn't give me a day, so I'm just going to skip the day. But I'm going to fill in the month and the year. And then the location, again, I have the website, so I'm going to just fill it in. Oh, the page numbers, I'm sorry. This is page numbers. I notice here that it has 1, and it goes all the way down to 5. And was it accessed online? Yes. And I saw that it was part of the library database, the CIA's database, the Center for the Study of Intelligence. And then I put the website. Okay. And I'm going to create the citation. Okay. And now here they are. So now I have 2 citations. So when I copy this, I need only this one. Look, though, I made a mistake. I put 3 L's in his name instead of 2. So I'm going to go back and fix that. And then notice how I could just delete it and quickly add it again. So now I'm going to copy my citations. I'm going to go back to source B. I'm going to delete this. It's going to give me both my citations. And then I'm going to delete this one because this was the one from the beginning. And this is not source B, that was source A. Okay, so then I need to do my in-text citation, which, remember, it's a website. Actually, this one is a journal. So this one I would have to say the name, and then I would put a space, and it would be the page number. Because this one I do have pages 1 to 5. Okay. So I actually did source C without you, but here is my works cited entry and then my in-text citation. And then the last step I want to show you is when you do all yours, they're going to organize them and they're going to put them in alphabetical order. So this is your works cited. When you do your paper and you write your essay, this is the works cited. So just copy the citations, go back to your document, and at the very bottom, so I don't have a source D, fine. Add works cited. You don't need entries, just works cited. And paste all 3 of them, because this is just going to make it much easier for you when you are finished. And you want to just do your works cited for your essay because it's got it. It also has the perfect, this is called a hanging indentation, how this is out and then this goes in and it does it and it's in alphabetical order. So just do that. This should be in your research document. All right, and that's it. That is today's lesson. You can do it. You do it great. What it asks you to do finally is attach the notes to this assignment. So unsubmit it from whatever assignment it's attached to and attach it to this one, the one that has the date for